Hey there, how you doing? I'm Fraser. Welcome back to Music for Mere Mortals. Today we're going to look at the major fan blade. Now our demo and improvisation is in C, but we're going to use the key of G here because it's easier to visualize. The pattern is the same for every key, it's just a different starting place. All right, you'll see pattern 2 emerging here. Here are the two roots. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You'll see the framework in that peach color of our pentatonic along with the two roots. And we've added 4 and 7 to make this diatonic, a 7-note scale rather than a 5-note scale. So if this pattern works here from this root, chances are it's going to work from this root. So let's check it out. Root 2, 3, 4, 5, which is exactly the same as the top of this. But we've shifted the 6 and the 7 and the root over because we're on the B string here. Now, we've got to get up to this root up here because we've run out of strings down here. So to do that, we're going to use the bottom of pattern 2 that you can see coming up here in dark blue. So we've got root 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, back to the root. Now let's apply this over to this side and see how this works out, taking into account the B string, which we've got to shift back. So we have a root 7, just like on the bottom over here, a 6, 5, same as this except for shifted over, coming back off the B string, 4, 3, 2, and then back to the root. So that's the bottom of pattern 2. So basically we're still just in pattern 2. So to avoid confusion, let's just get rid of that. And now we can, from this root, we can begin to use the top of pattern 2 again. And since we're on the top 4 strings, all tuned to perfect fourths, it should look exactly like this. Okay, and here it comes. So yes, we have root 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, root in exactly the same spatial configuration as the top over here. Now, from this root, you can see where pattern 1 forms down here because we've got root 2, our 3, 4, 5 is shifted over from pattern the 5 before it, and it follows at 6, 7, and the next root come right underneath that. So there you are. If you line up these roots, you'll see one fan blade. You'll see the hub here at pattern 4, and the next blade begins at pattern 5 and ends in pattern 1. Okay, so there's your major fan blade. So let's get back to the guitar and have a look and switch keys back to C. So here's pattern 2. But we're going to add in the 4th and the 7th. So, and if you haven't seen how to play a minor scale in 2 octaves, then you might want to review the video on the relationship between the pentatonic, the diatonic major, and the natural minor. Anyway, so there's 1 octave. Now, if we can play this pattern, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4, meaning your fingers, then we should be able to go 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, and then because it's the B string, tuned to that major third, we have to shift it over. 1, 3, 4. So from this C to this C to this C. So now that's the first leg of our major fan blade. That's the first fan. Now, when we're here, how do we get back to the top? Well, we're actually in pattern 4. So what we have to do, so pattern 4, we run out of strings down there. So now what we have to do is we have to get back up to this to this C here. So let's look at this closely. This is just the bottom of pattern 2. So let's look at the bottom of pattern 2. So it's here. So 4, 1, 3, 4, 2, 4. That's just a 3-fret spread. 1, 2. So if we're here in this C, we're just going 2, 1, but this time we're going to go 3, 1 because we're coming off the B string, and then 4, 3, 1, 4. Okay, so then we're back up. Pattern 4 is now our hub of the fan blade. So now we just go back to the top of pattern 2. And that is pattern 5, if you didn't notice it. And now we're in pattern 1 in this C. Okay, there it is. Okay, so I hope that was useful for some more stuff for your soloing strategies. Take care.